Hey, what's up, guys? This is Luke McCallion with Momentum Digital, and I'm coming at you with another how-to marketing video. Today, we're going to be talking all about commercial real estate and leveraging SEO so that you can get your properties, your real estate profiles, and your websites to the top of search results so you can get as many eyes and leads through the door as possible. Before we get started, go ahead and click that notification bell below, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump in. All right, guys, so here we are on the first page of Google for commercial real estate. You can see here that on average it is searched 110,000 times per month, which is a lot, and the cost per click is about $4, which is relatively high. This means that for commercial real estate, there is tons of competition and that SEO is more important than ever. Before I dive in, I just want to note that there are 4 different things on this website that come into play. It's search engine marketing, it's local SEO, it's property listing SEO, and it's website SEO. I'm going to walk through each and every one of them, and I'm going to show you the pros and cons to each one and how you can actually implement this into your everyday strategy. So at the top of search results here, you'll see Google Ads. So like I said, average cost per click is about $4. So that means that LoopNet is paying at least $4 per click to be in this position here at the top of Google for the search query commercial real estate, as well as CoStar and CBRE. So if you don't want to pay the piper, if you don't want to pay Google, you're not going to be guaranteed this first spot in search results, but there are 3 more ways that you guys can be guaranteed eyes and leads on your properties. The second one, which isn't paid, which is my favorite, is local SEO, and that's Google My Business. So if you see here, just below the Google ads are 3 different companies slash realtors that have worked their local SEO so well that they are showing up at the top of search results for commercial real estate without having to pay Google. The first person you see here is Ty Martin, who one is a great friend of mine, but he's also been a client of ours for about 1 to 2 years now, and he is checking all of the boxes. I'll click into his profile so you can see what he's doing right and what some other profiles are not doing right. So first thing to note is that he has 82 reviews. That means that his client relations are incredible. He responds to those reviews. He follows up to make sure he gets those reviews. He has all of the information necessary. He's got his address. He's got his service areas, his hours. He's open 24 hours. Maybe not everyone's a hustler and they're not open 24 hours, but if you are, kudos to you. I know Ty definitely is. He's got his phone number. He's got his appointment booking calendar. He's got tons of photos. He's posting all the time. He's responding to his reviews. He is checking all the boxes, like I said, and that is why he is reaping the benefits of local SEO. He's at the top of search results, for commercial real estate. Now, if we scroll all the way down to someone who has almost no chance of showing up in those local search results, we can see that that's because, one, they lack reviews. Maybe they don't follow up to get those reviews. They don't make an effort to get them, but they also don't have all of this information filled out. So yes, they have where they're located in, but they don't have their service areas. So chances are they're not going to show up unless you're searching literally like right next to their address. They're not open 24/7, which is fine. Not everyone is capable of that. Their phone number's listed, which is good. They have a few photos, but I mean, these aren't even relevant to their company. This looks like a skyline of Philadelphia that I could have taken on my iPhone. It's not personable. So if we go back and we scroll down, yeah, they have some reviews, but they don't respond to the reviews. They didn't respond to the bad review. It's just they're not doing everything that they could be to be guaranteed that first spot in the local map pack, which is those Google My Business results directly below Google Ads. And just to reiterate, this is all organic. None of these guys are paying. Ty isn't paying to show up in Google My Business. It's just from 2 to 3 years of gathering reviews, keeping up his client relations, and making sure that he's posting 1 to 2 times per week to Google My Business, just like you would any other social media account. So we went through Google Ads, we went through local SEO. The third is property listing sites like LoopNet. Now, before we get started and dive into this, I just want to say that Sean Boyle, with our partners over at Momentum 360, put together an incredible video walking you through, how to market your properties in terms of content. So photos, videos, virtual tours. So what he does is he goes through one terrible property. I mean, you don't even know what you're looking at, and then he shows you an incredible example of what you guys should be doing. So if you're looking for best practices in terms of property photography, virtual tours, etc., go ahead and check them out at Momentum 360. So without further ado, LoopNet. The issue with LoopNet is this. One, you might have to pay, you might have to upgrade your profile to be guaranteed those leads and calls and, eyes to your properties. But even if it is optimized, even if you have all the information, you're not guaranteed those first spots in the search results unless you have an incredible reputation on LoopNet and these other listing sites, or if you go above and beyond, right? So what I don't like about these listing sites is that there is no guarantee. But with local SEO, there is a guarantee. If you do everything right and you go above and beyond, you're going to show up in those search results. And even with LoopNet and some of these listing sites, you might have to pay. It's not all organic. So Google Ads and these listing sites, yes, they are necessary to an extent. Maybe not when you're starting out. Obviously, yes, the listing sites are great to be on. Google Ads aren't necessary. But I would first recommend get started with local SEO. That is your bread and butter. That is what you need to optimize and build out first and foremost. The fourth thing on the list here is website SEO. So website SEO is very similar to local SEO in the sense that it's all organic, but there are so many different contributing factors that it does take a lot of work. Now, with that being said, anyone in commercial real estate has worked with, marketing companies, they've worked with other businesses, they're familiar with what it takes to run a successful business. So when you see companies at the top of Google My Business and in web results, and you're not paying for Google Ads and you're not on these listing sites, or at least paying on these listing sites, you're reputable, right? It's reputable to be at the top of search results because your company is, powerful. It's called domain authority for a reason. If your domain has a high authority, it's because, you have backlinks on, different media outlets. You've been shouted out on different websites. You're doing all of the right things. So with that being said, website SEO is very important. Now, if we hop into this Wolf CRE here, who I'm somewhat familiar with, they have tons of content on their websites, right? They have tons of keywords, they have tons of pages, they have, all of their service pages built out, they have all of their industry pages built out, they have news and resources. I'm sure they're releasing blogs. They're doing all of the right things here. Now, could the website be a little bit nicer? Sure. There's tons of content and it's not organized, in the best way, in my opinion. But they are ranking for all of these keywords. As you can see, they're on the first page of Google for commercial real estate, which, like I said, it's reputable. Anyone that's looking for a commercial real estate company is going to consider all of these companies on the first page of Google. Now, with that being said, from the shoes of anyone that might be contacting you, they might lean towards the organic search results. They might have a preference against LoopNet in some of these listing sites. They might prefer these Google My Business search results. They might, turn a blind eye to these Google ads because they know that these people are paying for these positions. So with all of that taken into consideration, local SEO and website SEO are incredibly important. If you want to get your website ranking, if you want to get eyes on your profile, if you want to drive traffic to your property. So with all of that said, hopefully you guys have a better idea of how to market commercial real estate effectively, how to get more leads and calls through the door, and how to take your business to the next level with marketing and SEO. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and drop them in the comments below. Stay tuned for a ton more commercial real estate marketing videos. Like I said, if you haven't, go ahead and check out that Momentum 360 content marketing video all about commercial real estate. Hopefully you guys learned something good. And stay tuned for the next video.